Alright guys, my name's Alex. I'm just going to go over my project. Sorry if the mic's not the best. I was fiddling with some OBS settings and I kind of messed it up and couldn't fix it. But about me, I'm a huge Funko Pop collector. That's what I like. I collect a bunch of Funko Pops. I probably have like 100. And so I kind of want to make a project that I could actually use and that I just found interesting, kind of with my hobbies. So this is what I made. And so pretty much it's a collection manager. So you can just store all your collection in it. You can search your collection, you can sort it, you can remove stuff, add stuff, see everything, the price, the numbers, index numbers, everything. And so we're going to go ahead and boot this up. And it's just a simple GUI, nothing too crazy. So add new item to your collection, name, series, price, and serial number. So we're going to go ahead and add Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars. He's about $100. And if we add him, it just adds it to all my data structures that I'm using, like B tree, hash set, collection, hash map, everything. And yeah, and so once we hit the save collection, it's going to go ahead and use a print writer and just print it into a file up here. And so that's how it goes in like that. Where was I? Okay, there you go. And so now when I close this and reboot it, it'll boot up with Anakin Skywalker because it's loading from the file, which is pretty cool. And I'll show that class real quick. That's just what I used. And so now if we remove them, and we can go ahead and save that collection, reboot, and now it boots up with nothing. So we can go ahead and add Anakin Skywalker. But let's say I made a typo right there, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go fast. So I add them, I'm like, man, I messed up. I can just click the undo button, really easy. It just takes it out of all the data structures, everything. But I got a lot of feedback, suggestions. People were saying I should add a redo button, so that's what I did. It's just the complete opposite of that. So if I click redo, he's back in. So I can go ahead and show off the code for that real quick. There you go, the undo button and the redo button. They're both right here. Pretty much it just pops it out of the stack and then just adds it. And this just removes it from all the collections. It's pretty simple. So those are those buttons. And one thing I want to do is all the sorting stuff. We had to use I think B tree, hash set, hash map, just the requirements. I kind of wanted to do a little challenge and do a little sorting, searching with all of them. I definitely could have implemented it in a different way, but that's kind of how I wanted to do it. So hopefully it's not like too redundant. But it was cool trying to like figure out how to search with all of them. But if I put that in, I can do the hash map search right here. Enter the name of the item, I enter in Anakin from Star Wars. And it'll search up, it brings up Anakin. So that's the hash map one, and they're all pretty much the same. It's just the code's just different. I think the hash set and the B tree are a little more. You gotta add like the price and serial number, everything. Anakin, Star Wars, $100, 281. There you go. It brings it up, everything about him, and it's the same thing for the B tree. Anakin, Star Wars, $100, and then 281, and it brings it up. And so that's pretty much everything. One thing I do want to do in the future, maybe, if I were to add like more implementation of this, I would kind of narrow down these searches because in the Funko Pops, everyone has a serial number. They don't really combine the serial numbers, so maybe I could do the searching just based on the serial number. That's something I might want to do in the future. But I can go ahead and show off the code for those real quick. You can just look through them. There's the hash set one, hash map, and B tree. And that's pretty much my project. And one thing that I wanted to show off. Let me pull it up. I think it was part 4 or yeah, just the multi-threading. Just to do that, I just added a execute task and thread method right here with the task takes in a task. And pretty much in every button, I just made a task. And then I just put it in the run method, and then just after the run method, I just did execute task and thread task. So that's pretty much how I just added multi-threading to every single one. I just did that to every button, made it easy. And so yeah, that's my project. I hope y'all liked it. Pretty neat project. I feel like this is something I'd actually use and some other collectors would actually use because it just makes it easy. I don't think I showed off the sort button, so let me do that real quick. I think I forgot. Let's just add Zapdos from Pokemon. Let's just say he's 10 bucks, 100. Let's do Boba Fett from Star Wars, $100. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Let's do Winnie the Pooh. I'll just do Winnie. I don't know where he's from. I forgot. Say he's 1,000. And then Anakin, Star Wars, $100, 281. So if I click sort, it should sort them. So Anakin should be first, Boba Fett second, and so on. So let's go ahead. Boom, it sorts it. Pretty easy sort method. I'll show that off real quick for you as well. But yeah, just talking at the end, that's just all my buttons. That's everything this program does. It just pretty much just I'm able to put any pop that I have in there and I can save it to a file. Every time I boot up, it just boots up my collection. So I could theoretically load every single pop I have, every 100 pop in there, and it just boot up. It have them all. I can sort them. I can search them. And yeah, I like it. It's a great project. I feel like it's pretty useful. And so I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you.